It's the And the White Guy Show with Bruce Williams, Terry Reed, Harry Swollensack and his orchestra, the Dick Dancer Dancers, with special guest J. Buck Ford. And now, from their high-res studios in La Hermitage, here's Williams and Reed.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
We're a trio tonight.
Yes.
We've got with us
We have special guest co-host,
legendary
comedian, educator,
Red Skelton protege.
yes,
International fame.
health food expert.
Tire inspector.
Tire inspector. I didn't know that one.
Well, the tire tracks.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
The tire, oh, I forgot the tire tracks.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
The
yeah.
memory comes back now.
I know.
Well, anyway, good evening.
Good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We're here at the Williams and whoever's in town show.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I want to know. I want you to know I've been bribed to get here. I just finished some Famous Dave's and a glass of wine. So to all of you, cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
You need to run and get a glass of wine. We'll give you 5 seconds to go get a glass of wine. 1,
Two, 3, 4, 5. If you don't have your glass of wine, don't go get it now because you might miss something.
That's all right. Take your time.
The Native American has been adequately relieved.
Yes. There's nothing like a glass of wine and some ribs from Famous Dave's.
Yeah.
Oh, and some nanner pudding to top it off.
Oh, yes, and I had the devil's hot sauce.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you see the flame?
Oh, yes.
I could feel the flame. It's burning hot.
So anyway, this is a big week for us.
Yeah.
Bruce, you've got nothing on the board for us to.
No, this is
You didn't write this show?
totally ad-libbed. This show is totally ad-libbed. We came off of our first show last Saturday. We played our first gig since March 7th
That's right.
in Deadwood,
That's
South
right.
Dakota at the Deadwood Mountain Grand.
And we're going to discuss here tonight
BLM.
BLM.
That's right.
That's what we're going to discuss here tonight. BLM.
A big, loud movement.
No. Biden's laptop. I forgot the third one.
Biden's
Matters.
Matters.
Biden's laptop matters.
There you go.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
instead of BLM, it's Biden's laptop matters. So
okay.
we're going to go right to Biden's laptop.
Yes.
And we're going to show you some of the things that are on Biden's laptop.
There it is, a picture of him in a cave in the Ukraine, right there.
And it's actually, we have pictures in here of Donald Trump dating Biden's first wife.
Right.
No, not his first wife, the second wife.
Second wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Right.
And if you'll notice, his son Hunter is holding a check in the cave.
Hunter is holding a check.
In the cave.
So clearly there was a payoff of some type.
This is
Say it.
Biden's laptop and it matters. So
That's
remember that
BLM.
as we progress here tonight.
Exactly.
And another thing I want to see, can we bring up Kristi Noem? Kristi Noem.
Picture of Kristi Noem.
She's the most, the only governor in these entire stolen United States that has balls. And I want to see her. She is just a gorgeous young woman.
Okay. Noem. Her last name is Noem.
Yes.
Noem.
I just call her Kristi.
Yeah.
Because you guys are on a first
Yeah.
name basis.
Yeah.
It's like Noem nailed him.
That's. I'm not sure who she
No, I
is.
just took her to the prom.
Bring her up. Can we get a shot of her?
Let me see if I can just put her on there with you.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Is she on there?
No.
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 I
She
said,
went
oh,
away.
there she is.
There she is.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
several shots of her there.
Yeah.
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 Just the one today I saw was really, really good of her.
Yeah.
If you can see her or not.
Yeah, they can see her. Can you see her, Deb? Just shake your head. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Can
She
you
could
just
see
like
It's
just
actually covering Terry.
get
cover up
one?
Terry's
Can
face. If you could just put her face
Okay.
on Terry's face.
Yeah, yeah, and then I'll be the governor.
Yay!
I'm in charge now.
There we are.
All right. Well, anyway, kudos to Christy. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
that's right.
Yes.
And I can tell you personally that hardly anybody was wearing masks at our show. And in the casino, zero masks in the casino.
Yes, but
And
that's because there was 0 people in the casino.
That's true. That is true. But nonetheless,
The 2 people that were wearing them,
yep.
the rabbi and
And
our friend
Mark
Mark,
Graham.
Yes.
Yes.
they were wearing them.
They opened the show for us,
That's
and
right.
also our good friend Kevin Phillips.
Kevin Phillips, yes. Yes, Kevin Phillips, who said I could use his joke. The joke. This is the joke. You ever been to South Dakota?
Yes.
Have you seen the Crazy Horse Monument that
Not
they're
yet.
building? You haven't seen it?
Well, I've seen pictures of it.
Well, they
You
started
can
it.
mute their mics.
They started it in 1966, I think, or some 60 maybe. I don't know when it was. But this guy decided he was going to put a mount. Well, they say that the sun is going to burn out.
Right.
Our sun is going to burn out in 1,283,000 years from now. The sun will burn out. And when that sun burns out, that Crazy Horse Monument will still not be completed.
No, and they'll have to complete it in the dark.
Yeah,
I like that.
in the dark they'll have to. That's Kevin's line.
Yeah.
I wanted to use that.
Thank you, Kevin.
Before you did.
That'll take an ever-ready battery to get that thing.
Absolutely. More than an ever-ready battery, John. Yes. John, is there anything you'd like to contribute right away here?
Absolutely nothing.
Are you sure?
I got nothing.
All right.
All right. A little bit of.
German started on the banks of the old river Rhine. By the same stars of the view, I swear that I love you. You are my pretty Fraulein. Fraulein, Fraulein, walk down by the river tonight when the stars start to shine. By the same stars of the view, I swear that I love you. You are my pretty Fraulein. And we just did that song, Fraulein, because half of Biden's votes were counted in Germany. The other half were in Venezuela. I'm not sure what that means.
I
Venezuela.
noticed you missed my solo there.
I did.
Yes.
You didn't have your fiddle ready to play earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. You get down to fiddle and you get down to bowl.
All right.
All right. We have special guests for our show today.
Yes, because of the virus.
The virus.
Or John is our special guest.
John is
No,
our
we have-
special co-host.
Co-host.
We have special guests.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're like Crook and Chase and
And Pate.
Woody.
Writers in your mind.
Yes. Yes. Was it Woody that had a little fever and couldn't do the...
No, it was too slim.
Too slim.
Too slim
Yeah.
was running a
Well,
fever.
John and I cannot do too slim.
No, I have to be Woody.
No, it have to be Woody.
Yeah.
And Woody's pretty slim too.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
skinny guy. Yeah.
Perhaps we could be
Ranger Doug. Yes, the
Yes.
cowboy way.
The Indian way.
The Indian way is better
Yes.
because you don't always have to show up.
You just get the cheese sent to your address.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, hey.
How? Hi-yo. Hi-yo.
UPS. And
Yes.
they can't deliver it when they say they are either.
No.
Right.
I'm a little upset with that.
Yeah, this is coming.
You know that you can pay for overnight delivery, and then you sign a thing that says we can't guarantee it's overnight. But they
Really?
can charge you for overnight. They do. Swear
Wow.
to God, they
Wow.
do that. I tried to overnight some things, and they said, okay, overnight is like $932.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can 3-day it You can 3-day it for $1.40.
That's because you tried to overnight a tub.
Yeah, I tried.
You can't do that.
No, it wasn't.
It's going to be 900 and something.
No,
Of course
it was a small box.
Oh.
They charge you for speed. And so they were charging me $900 to overnight it and $1.40 to 3-day it. And then they said, we'll charge you for the overnight, but we can't guarantee it'll be there. So that's the UPS.
Yeah.
That's why
You should always use FedEx.
No, you should always use the mail.
The mail.
Go to the post office, stand in line, and mail your damn package.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they just got a bunch of money from the government.
They did. They got,
Nothing substitutes for the Pony Express.
our laughter girl is drinking. I know she's drinking. She hasn't hit one laughter on cue
You got
yet.
to hit that punchline, right?
All right. What is it? John, give us a joke. Tell us a joke, John.
All right. Bill and Hillary are on a camping trip, and all of a sudden Hillary's attacked by a bear, and she yells to Bill, "Run for help!" And he goes, "No, I think one bear ought to be enough."
I like that.
See, he's helping the bear.
I like that.
Yeah,
Bill
yeah.
and Hillary, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And Hillary, she couldn't run anyway. Have you seen the size of her legs? Jeez. Oh, my God. That's why she wears those Steve Harvey outfits, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Cost a fortune.
Oh.
To buy her an ankle bracelet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Steve Harvey just called into Trump and said, if you need help counting those votes and stuff and picking
Yeah.
a winner,
Steve will
I'm
announce the winner.
your
We'll
man.
announce
Yeah.
it,
Yeah, that's good. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you know, the election is over. And
I just
have-
had an election this morning.
No.
Election.
Election.
This was a voting
Election.
election.
Yeah.
And we're going to get around that. But first, because of this COVID
Brought to you by
Nightmare.
Coca-Cola,
COVID. Brought to you
All
by
right.
Coca-Cola.
it's time to drink. Every time he says Coca-Cola, everybody at home drink.
I got a light beer. I got coffee.
All right. So, because of the COVID thing, have you all got your? It's Christmas now season.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Dr. Fauci says Santa's got COVID and he's not coming this year, you need to get your your elf on the shelf,
Yeah.
and then make sure you got Fauci on the couchy. It's a little thing with him going like this, and,
Little bobblehead.
and Donald Trump is sticking a needle into his left eye.
Ow! Ow!
You know, Rudolph.
Here's your vaccine.
Rudolph was tested
What?
positive.
What?
What?
Yeah, he's got that red.
Did you hear that?
Rudolph tested
He's
positive?
got that red nose. He's going to be out for the whole season.
Yeah.
Oh.
COVID nose.
Oh, good laugh.
That didn't even deserve it. That was so bad. That was so bad.
All right.
Alan
Because
Seuss would use it. That's how bad.
Alan Seuss. Wow, there's a name from the past.
hey, have you guys been watching?
Hey, John, lean into the shot. You're getting cut off.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
Have you been watching Pat Sajak?
No.
He's crankier than a. Oh.
What?
He's
what?
snapping at people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
some guy that completed the puzzle and then and didn't really know what it meant or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And Sajak just snapped at him.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
lost control.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Pat Sajak used to be here Channel 4 or 5, I don't know which one it was.
Yeah, I think.
But-
yeah,
But he was here and
CBS.
yeah. And then he got the Sajak job.
He got Sajaked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's done it for like 82 years now. He's been on that TV show.
Yeah.
It's been in,
Wheel of Fortune.
yeah. And even Vanna White is now on crutches
Yeah.
as she goes over to
Yeah, she's
turn the letters.
She's got a little one of those little rascals and stuff, and she,
Yeah.
she comes out on that, and
Yeah.
then, and
She
then
got
goes-
one knee on it and scoots with the other one. John, have you been watching? Have you
You know
seen
what?
this?
And she doesn't even have to turn the letters anymore. She just presses them.
Yeah, and they light up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They light up like a damn Christmas tree.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just it's not the same.
And you know
show
what else
anymore.
bothers me? We went.
I
Christmas.
remember when they had to chisel the letters up there.
Yeah,
Take out a hammer and chisel, carve it right into the stone. Couldn't even buy a vowel. There weren't any vowels back then. Was the puzzle say?
Yeah.
What did Gorg win?
Gorg.
Yeah.
Gorg,
Oh.
a contestant from
that was-
Lower Slobovia.
That was good, John. Oh, that
Oh,
was
that
funny.
was
There should have
great.
been some damn
Oh, I'm
laughter.
sorry, I was laughing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to throw Steve Meeker in there. Too.
Oh yeah, yeah. And can you get Dr. Fauci and make his jaw go up and down? Can you do that? Make him bark. Make him bark.
I can't make him bark.
Well, your dog was barking, so just move it. I love that. That's Steve Maker. He's
Black Hill State,
yeah. He's
our alma mater.
yeah. He
Of course,
handles
before Black Hill State, I went to COVID.
COVID.
College of Vermont Information
Discovery.
Discover COVID.
There really should have been
College.
laughter there because I didn't get that one.
College,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
should have been like
Sorry.
a boo.
Okay. So I'm going to get back to what I don't like. Remind me what I don't like because
COVID. You don't like
COVID.
COVID?
Well, COVID's what we need to talk about, but we have some guests.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness, they've
wait.
been in the green room so long it's
Yes.
turned orange.
Yeah. We have some guests here that we need to talk to.
Okay.
They've had come down with COVID.
Both of them.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, and it's very serious. You know, people are saying it's not real and it's fake and all that. No, the only thing fake is Dr. Fauci's mentality. But the disease is real, and you should watch out because you're going to get it because it's like a damn common cold, and you're going to get it, and you're going to go one of them deals. But anyway.
Who have we got coming out of shoot?
Well, we have another victim from Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then we have our chief pilot.
Oh,
Our chief pilot, when we were in our younger day and heyday and had our own airplane, airplane,
We leased a jet airplane.
we had chief pilot, and he's with us here, and he did what Fauci said not to do, go to a family gathering because it's just a what do they call it, spreader,
Super spreader. Yeah.
Yes, and somebody
Yeah.
came in, and I believe it had to be the person that showed up from South Dakota because, as you know, that's the hotbed.
Yeah.
of
It had to
We
be
won't- we
someone
won't-
came over the border into Minnesota.
Yeah, but we won't name any names.
No.
But our chief pilot is here, and
Yeah.
he's going to tell us about what hell he's been through.
We have Bobby Stroop and Debbie Scholl.
Debbie Scholl from Minneapolis,
There's Bob Stroop.
entrepreneurial
Yes.
person there that has our sound. Oh, there it is. There's
Bob.
Bob. Geez, Bob,
Hi, Bob.
you're looking more like Kim every day.
Looking like what?
Kim.
Kim. Oh,
And there's Deb
There's
Scholl.
Deb Scholl.
Now-
She's in her office. She's working right now.
No, she's home. She's home.
Oh, you're home?
Yeah. She didn't go to the office today.
You didn't go to the office?
No.
That's,
I went yesterday.
of course.
Okay.
Of course. So anyway,
We'll have you on the split screen here in a moment.
Okay.
There's two.
there you are.
Okay, and then we'll have Bob come. There we go.
there's Bob. All right.
Now go ahead and ask a few questions, and we'll get their
All right.
response.
John, anything you want to ask them?
Well, I want to know how you're actually managing getting food in and out, or if you're cooking at home, or what the deal is for your dietary needs.
Was that
Oh, so apparently you're not quarantining at all.
I still have food from March when I filled my freezer.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
yes? And Bob, are you quarantining?
Cheryl made me.
Cheryl, your wife made you quarantine.
Yes, she did.
And what are you doing for food? Have you left the ranch there lately?
Oh yeah, yeah. Every day.
So
I think you got that wrong. She made him Ovaltine, not quarantine.
oh
Ovaltine.
Ovaltine.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So all right, who got sick first? When Bob? When did you get sick?
Well, I started getting symptoms a couple of days before Thanksgiving.
Okay, and
And
Debbie?
the only symptoms I had was just fatigue.
Fatigue.
Didn't have a headache, didn't have any other issues that people say they have. Seth, he got sick Sunday, so that'd be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days after Thanksgiving, and he got pretty bad. He got severe headaches, and his eyes hurt, and he was, fatigued, and his body aches and stuff like that. But I talked to him today, and he's feeling a lot better. His wife got sick for about 24 hours starting Wednesday, and she's feeling fine. Chad, he's tested positive, but he's feeling fine. He doesn't have any symptoms. Michelle's boyfriend, Kevin, he thought it was a hoax because he does have zero symptoms, nothing.
And he tested positive?
Yeah, and he tested positive.
Uh-huh.
The little kids, there's 5 little kids aging from 1 to 8, and there's none of them that are feeling bad.
Uh-huh. And Debbie,
Jackie,
when did you feel ill?
I started feeling just a little achy on Thanksgiving, and not terrible. I didn't really think that it was COVID. I'm pretty strong, and I really didn't think I'd ever get it. And then Friday morning, I had a bit of a sore throat, but not like a full-fledged sore throat. It was just a little. It was like you wake up and maybe you've been breathing a lot of dry air. So later in the day, it felt a lot better, but I was still achy. And then Saturday night, I woke up and I had a fever, and I kept taking my temperature with my trusty.
Yes. Your Walmart tester?
Oh no, this is $100
What's it
tester.
right now?
$100. What's your temperature right now?
Ooh, now it's 98.1. It was just 97 a few minutes ago.
Well, you're on
Um,
camera. Your adrenaline is flowing.
Yeah, that must be it. Or it's fine, one or the other. Uh, so my temperature went up to about 101, but I kept taking it about every hour, and it dropped to 98 by morning. During the night, Saturday, I knew somebody else who had COVID that I had been around earlier, like several days before. So I started thinking it's possible, and I made an appointment at the Minneapolis airport. They have a testing facility. And I
So
made
you
an appointment.
endangered all the people at the airport
Well,
just to get a
no,
test.
they have a really great system there.
Oh, they do?
They do. You drive in, you go through. They've got the total lane. You know how it is when you.
That's Fauci on the couchy.
Hey, wear a mask. Damn it.
All right. So you don't feel too ill.
No, so but
And Bob,
I
you did feel ill. Bob?
but Bob really Bob didn't really test positive, right? But you felt ill.
I'm sorry, Bob has passed away.
No, Bob.
Okay,
No, Bob did.
so-
He did test positive. Are you there, Bob? We've lost you.
He's
I
frozen.
think
We've
so.
lost him.
Anyway,
There he is.
I didn't think that I would test positive, but the very next night, Monday night, I got the positive response. So yeah, but I felt really pretty good.
And
All
this,
right.
This was just after Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't Aunt Eunice's Thanksgiving Jello surprise?
I spent Thanksgiving alone. This is
Oh.
the first year I've never had turkey because my mom is in assisted living. My brother was in Florida. Yeah. So
I know it's been
Yeah.
a while.
And your son was not there to cook for you?
He was in
Yeah.
Texas.
And your close friend Val, was he not there
He
to?
was he thought he had COVID and he didn't get his test back
So he did the
until
decent thing and quarantined himself?
quarantined himself from me. Yes, I don't know how he could do that, but yeah, he did it for about 3 days before.
Yeah, well, that's the right thing to do. But me being a scientist, and I am now because of watching CNN, MSNBC, NBC, ABC, and CBS, I've become a scientist, and I've determined that women handle this COVID disease better than men.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, because the men seems to be the ones feeling iller.
Or
Comments, gentlemen? Gentlemen?
Yeah.
Can you get in here? Get into the picture here. Yes?
Because we really do wimp out, and
Not in there, John.
especially if the woman is outdoing us, we'll just stop trying.
it's got to be.
Yeah. Yeah. John, any comments?
No comments.
Well, have you had the virus, John?
I have not had the virus.
Have you been tested?
I have not been tested.
And why would you be tested if you didn't feel ill?
Well, every morning at the university, they do this little temperature thing with that big temperature. Yes, that.
Uh-huh.
And although I was nervous the first time they had it, so we're going to take your temperature. I didn't know where they were going to put it, but they put it on my forehead, so my blood pressure went down, and the temperature was normal.
Exactly.
I see. Okay. Well, I have.
But he did test positive for Chips Ahoy.
Wait a minute, Debbie. What is it?
Not everybody has a temperature, so I think that this thing is really not very reliable.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because they test your temperature. I never had a temperature when I had my first symptoms.
Oh.
I had a temperature later, but when the Hennepin County called me to ask me questions, she said that not everybody has a temperature.
The people
So
from Hennepin County called you,
Yes.
like you're in Nazi Germany somewhere. The Hitler people called you to find out.
They're trying to find out more, and they said you can either answer the questions, hang up, or whatever you want. But I was.
Oh, they gave you the option to not answer.
Yes, they did.
And then they asked you questions like what?
She asked me just questions about my symptoms, when the symptoms occurred, just kind of going through the whole routine. She said that one thing that they're hearing now, I said I had a little bit of discomfort in my stomach before, and she said this is something that they're hearing a lot more.
Yes, and did they ask you the specific day that you think you got it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And then how long before you would be safe?
Then it's 10 days from that day. She said
10?
Sunday, go out and party my butt off. So, yeah.
So you're going to the bar? You're going to
here in Minnesota.
yeah, the lake up there. What is it? Something on the lake?
Fletcher's.
Fletcher's on the lake. Are you going over there? And because you're COVID free and you wouldn't be infecting anyone.
Right.
Hey, Bobby.
Oh, so I'll be that person in line, and when somebody's behind me and they say, "You're not wearing a mask, you're putting us all in danger,"
Yeah.
I'll say, "No, I'm not a spreader, and I can't spread it, and I can't get it."
Yes.
Because that's the other thing. They think I would be immune for possibly a month, 3 months, 6 months, forever.
Very good. Very good. I'm hoping that everyone gets that before we have to take that Russian vaccine, because I have a friend in South Dakota who volunteered for the Russian vaccine shot.
And he grew antlers.
No, no, but he speaks in Russian now.
Oh,
He speaks in Russian, and Putin is telling him how much to charge for cars because he sells cars. All right. Do we have Bob back there?
No, Bob just went away, and hopefully he'll sign back in.
Bob, sign back in, Bob. We've missed you, and we have some questions. And he's having a little trouble with the computer because he was our chief pilot. So
notice we are enjoying the great outdoors here, socially distanced among the trees.
yes.
Very nice fresh air.
And for you people up north, these are actually live trees. We still have leaves on the tree here. And it was 77. There's Bob.
Bob's here.
Bob, can you hear us?
Back. Yes,
All right.
I can.
Did you have to, you're old now, Bob. Did you have to go to the restroom?
No, like, I don't know what happened.
Oh, you don't know what happened? You were there the whole
No.
time?
He was there the whole time.
Yeah, it's
All right.
I was here the whole time. Haven't moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you hear Debbie?
Guess I'll move them both on there.
Yeah, I heard most of her, and then it all of a sudden quit. But I heard most of the story.
Yeah, because she's saying like 10 days and you're free to rock and roll.
That's right.
Yeah, so you don't need a mask or nothing.
No.
So, Bobby, what would you say to people who are deathly afraid of getting this disease? What would your message to them be?
Oh, man. I mean, there's no way that we should lock down this whole planet for this. I mean, if I have COVID and Seth had tested positive and Chad, shit, this is the biggest joke in the world.
There you have it.
There
From
you have
What?
I
Did you
mean,
ask me?
the worst symptoms out of all of us is Seth, and he had a headache, body aches, and a fever. All I had was fatigue and a little bit of a cough, and no headache, no, body aches or anything like that.
and you think you got it Thanksgiving Day. So that was Thursday.
Well,
Friday,
I
Saturday,
think I
Sunday.
got it. I had the symptoms like 2 or 3 days before Thanksgiving.
But
like
yet,
I say, the only symptoms I had was just fatigue.
That's not even a good Excedrin commercial.
no.
I know. That's freaking crazy.
Yes. So are we standing then against the science that Dr. Fauci on the couchy changes his mind with every other day?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, any
Okay.
more questions?
I wanted to ask Deb, when you started feeling sick and stuff, were you in contact with several other people during that time, or did you immediately quarantine?
That's the interesting thing. I immediately quarantined because I had been around Val who he thought that he may have it. We had been in Florida for a week and came back the 18th before Thanksgiving. But I was worried that if I had it, I didn't want to tell my people at work, so I stayed home. But they really don't know a lot. Like Bob was saying, it's just crazy that we shut down. They don't know a lot about the disease, is what I've heard. When I spoke to Hennepin County, she had talked to about 16 people the day that she took me. And she said only 2 of them had an idea who they may have gotten it from. So nobody else knew where they got it. It's just been wearing a mask. Wherever I go, we wear masks at work if we're around people, unless we're in our offices. Yeah.
So you
It's
were
just-
immediately contacted by Hennepin County?
No, that was just yesterday.
Oh,
Just yesterday they called me.
So it took a while.
You can actually get contacted by Hennepin County quicker than you can get your test results.
In some cases, I don't know how you get the rapid test, like the 15-minute test. Who's getting that? I wanted to get that, and I have no idea how to get it. I did the spit test, and I'll tell you what, it takes a while to get all that spit into that little vial.
Oh, you spit? You didn't do the up the nose thing?
No, I could
Because
not go do.
because John had one where they said it was going to be up the nose, but apparently it wasn't up the nose.
No.
And
Close it up.
yeah, it was very uncomfortable. He said.
Yeah, and my friend Jim told me that spit tests and stuff, they give you this vial and stuff, and they tell you make sure it's liquid, that it's not foam. And you know, you come up with that first spit, and you look in there, and it's mostly foam, and you're going, how am I going to fill this thing?
Yeah.
And then he said, you know, at these stations and stuff, they should have spit porn there, where they show you pictures of food and stuff that you really like. And
Mine, they just gave me the test and spit on me. I thought that was uncalled for.
Bob, did you do the spit test?
Positive.
Bob,
I do the spit test.
yeah.
spit test or the up the nose.
Oh, no, I did the little swab up the nose.
Swab up the nose.
Okay.
Yeah. We've lost him. Bob's in Arizona. Are you up on the rim of the Grand Canyon? Is that why we're having trouble?
No, I'm at home, but there's some issues going on. I don't know whether it's Fauci or not.
It's
Yeah. I'm sure it's Fauci
Yeah.
or Putin.
Fauci has. It's well known that he has purchased the internet.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's trying to flood it with science.
Russian interference.
You blinded me with science.
That's right. All right.
Yes.
All right. Are we through with our guests?
Yes. Our guests are Debbie Scholl. And Debbie Scholl, by the way, give your mother our best. 100 years old, Helen Scholl, your mom, one of the strongest people we know, and
Who also tested positive
yes,
and is still doing well.
yeah, and has beat it like 3 times, unlike that 102-year-old woman who only beat it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not sure.
Yeah.
And Bob, our chief pilot,
Our chief pilot, Bob Stroop, ladies and
now
gentlemen,
living in total retirement in a palatial mansion somewhere near Phoenix.
in Arizona, and affecting everyone around him in a good way.
In an undisclosed location.
an undisclosed location somewhere near North Anthem. All right,
All right,
thank you.
Thank you to our guests, and thank you to our audience members. We want to thank you for tuning in to And the White Guy Show.
Are we done?
We are done, and also go to williamsandree.com and purchase our merchandise.
I want to talk about the Christmas lights.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm so sick and tired of seeing white people putting up Christmas lights everywhere you go. And some people go overboard. They just put everything. We drove out last night to a rich area, and there was this house that had 40,000 lights going on, and then lasers hitting you in the eye, and then they have you tune your radio dial to listen to the music. That's worse than the connection we just had with Bob in Arizona. And you have to sit there, and pretty soon you're mesmerized by the lights.
Yes.
And I'm just sick of it, and I think there ought to be a law. I'm going to call Washington. I am going to call Washington.
Send your petition signatures to Terry the Enforcer Reed.
That's right.
Hendersonville, Tennessee.
And
He is going to call Washington.
I'm going to say, when I get a hold of Washington, I'm going to say, Danzel, we've got to stop these people from turning on damn lights at Christmas.
That's right.
We'll do something.
That's right.
And they're using up our energy. And the next thing you know, we'll have a shortage of water and toilet paper. And then what are we going to do?
All those lights that are running could be running a Tesla.
he'll get Kanye on the hotline.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Speaking of Kanye,
Uh-huh.
if we could go on, I had other things to talk about.
Okay.
But I don't want to bring them up. But
That's another
but yes, I
episode.
do. No,
You've got them written down?
no, I have them on my phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was watching an episode of our good friend David Letterman, and he had on for a guest.
Kanye?
No, Mrs. Kanye.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian, yes. And
I
she,
like big butts and I cannot lie.
and he asked her to name all the children in the Kardashian clan.
Whoa.
And I want you to listen to the names of these children.
Okay.
Everybody.
Grandkids too?
Everybody you have.
Youngest to oldest?
In any order. How would I know?
Okay. So I have Psalm, who's 8 months.
Psalm.
Chicago, who's 2. Saint, who's 4. North, who's 6. Me, who's 39. Kanye. And then there's Courtney. I lost already. Scott. Their kids, Mason, Penelope, and Rain. And then there's Chloe, and she has a daughter, True. And then we have Rob, and he has a daughter named Dream. And then there's Kendall, who has no kids. And then Kylie, who has Stormy. And then my mom, Chris, and my grandmother, MJ.
I didn't hear Brody.
Oh. And then that's Caitlin's kids. She has Bert, Brandon, Brody, and Casey.
You mentioned Caitlyn Jenner. Who I
Let's
knew
not
as
talk
Brit-
about Caitlin. Let's talk about people naming their children True, Dreamy, Stormy, Some,
Did I hear
Chicago.
Did I hear thong?
Yeah.
Thong.
Who would do it?
Thong?
People, wake up. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yes. Stop naming your children after dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
These
and your
are
dogs after children's
yeah.
names.
Who would do that? They do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was talking to my sister Granola yesterday. She just couldn't stand it.
Thong. Yes, give my son Thong. He's always underfoot.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring that up. So
Oh, man.
okay, we can go now.
Okay.
John, thank you for showing up.
Thank
Tune
you,
in
John
next
Pate.
week.
Yeah, next week we'll have our special guest will be
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth will be here.
What?
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Good night.
And the White Guy Show. I'm telling you, if white guys could get paid every time that they are on social media, this guy would get $12 a month for life.